Okay, this is getting a little creepy. Colette's hearing voices coming from this spooky basement. Oh yeah, this basement looks a little bit spooky, so approach slowly, Lloyd. Lloyd, what do you hope to accomplish by questioning Door? I don't know. But we can't just do nothing. We won't know anything unless we go see him and hear what he has to say. I'm sure he has some reason. I see. Then let us hurry to Palma Costa. Yeah. Okay. And see what truth awaits us. I feel like the only reason why Kratos was asking what Lloyd plans to do next is just to see how he's going to answer, you know? See how he's processing all of this. Just like good mentors should, you know? Good mentors check up on I guess the decision making of those that they are mentoring, you know, seeing how their thought process is developing, what's going on through their minds during certain decisions. Basically how mentors like to ask, so what are you going to do next when something big happens? They don't want to give the answer themselves, but instead they want to hear what the people that they're mentoring have to say, to see how they're growing as a person. So I respect that. You know, Kratos is a character that I really respect right now, just seeing how he's such a great mental... No, he's not a mental figure. He is a good mentor figure to Lloyd, both in growing as a swordsman, as well as growing as a man. I really do appreciate that. Nice, a new spell called Dispel. Let me check to see what that actually does, though. Dispel a party member's magic ailments. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. And I actually didn't know that she had Recover, which gets rid of the physical ailments of enemies, such as poison, such as paralysis or stun. Yeah, there's paralysis in this game. Even petrification. We'll see some petrification going on later, and it's the most annoying thing. Whenever all of the party members become petrified, it's the equivalent of all of them dying, so you get a game over. So you definitely got to be careful with that. But we're not quite there yet in the game. You guys will see the whole petrification business later on. There's no one here. I think I hear voices from below. Really? I don't hear anything. There's no one here. We should head down to the basement. Yeah. Okay, this is getting a little creepy. Colette's hearing voices coming from this spooky basement. Oh yeah, this basement looks a little bit spooky, so approach slowly, Lloyd.
When will my wife, when will Clara return to her original form?
Clara, my bad. My bad, Door. I pronounced it Clara.
Not yet. You still haven't paid us enough gold. You've been paying us less and less.
This is the best I can do. The tolls, the municipal taxes, the offerings to the Church of Martel. There's nowhere left to squeeze more money from.
Well, I suppose this'll do for today. I'm sure Lord Magnius will remove the demon seed depending on your next contribution.
Father?
Just a little while longer. Just a little more and Clara will be back to normal. I'll raise the fees on the pilgrimages and...
What's the meaning of this? Oh, what's the matter? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Lloyd? That's a really cliched line.
Really? Now?
Shut up, Genus.
What are you doing here?
This is banter
Where's Neil?
during such a serious confrontation.
I'm afraid Neil's not here.
So, Neil betrayed me.
What's wrong with your wife? Has she been taken hostage or something?
Hostage? Don't make me laugh. If you want to see my wife, she's right here.
Oh no. The same thing happened to her as with Marble.
What's that monster?
She's crying. She's crying out in pain. You mustn't call her a monster.
Genus, your words.
You don't mean...
That's right. This is what's become of my wife, Clara.
So that's why you told everyone she passed away.
My father, the previous Governor General, was a fool. Because of his defiant stance against the Desians, they killed him. Then planted the demon seed in my wife as a warning. If I cooperate with them, they will give me the medicine to save her.
But that means you're betraying the people of this city.
And is there even a way to restore her after she's become this creature? I'm not entirely sure.
Escape the rule of the Desians anyway.
Colette will. The Chosen will save the world.
The Chosen's journey of world regeneration is not absolute. Don't forget that the last one ended in failure. Besides, the people of this city are satisfied with my way. They just don't know I'm working for the Desians.
Shut up. What do you mean, your way? I'm sorry about your wife. But think of all those people who believed in you, only to be sent off to the ranch. Any of them may have wound up just like your wife.
Silence, boy! Stop acting like your justice is absolute.
Where do you get off? Don't even start spewing the word justice. I hate that word. If you wanted to save your wife, you should have resigned your position as Governor General and searched for a cure, or help, or whatever. You're a worthless jerk who couldn't give up his social status even for his own wife.
Lloyd, please stop. Not everyone's strong enough to stand up against the Desians. Please stop this.
Colette.
What if we go and get the medicine you mentioned? Then you wouldn't have to side with the Desians anymore.
You forgive me for what I've done?
It's not our place to forgive you. That's up to the people of this city. But I know Martel will forgive you. The goddess Martel is always within you, awaiting your own personal regeneration.
Within me?
Absurd!
Huh? What?
The goddess Martel would never lend her aid to an inferior human being.
What are you doing?
How could you do that to your own father?
That's a laugh.
Oh my goodness.
I am a
Oh my goodness.
leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals who rule over the Desians.
And you're pretty nasty.
I was merely assigned to observe the new human cultivation technique developed by Magnus. There's no way that a superior half-elf such as I could have a fool.
This
of
is a
father
half-elf?
like this.
She looks nothing like Rain or Genus.
Fool of a father?
Just look at him. He didn't even notice that his own daughter was dead because he was too busy chasing after medicine that doesn't exist in order to save his monster wife.
Yo, yeah, you see? This game really does get dark. Just the thought that this dude's father, that Governor General Dor's daughter, is dead. Such a young girl, and she's dead. My goodness, that was a pretty intense cutscene just now. And who is this person? I guess they just call her Kilia, even though I'm guessing that was the name of his daughter, right? But they're still calling him Kilia here. But anyway, Kilia's starting the battle off with Acid Rain, and it looks like it's weak to light attacks. I'm not sure if Rain does learn light attacks, but it doesn't look like she's learned any quite yet. They're all status ups, you know? But anyway, that last cutscene. Oh, and Genus learned Stalagmite. Awesome. That last cutscene was intense, my goodness. But it also got me thinking, the way that Lloyd was handling the conversation, the confrontation between the Chosen's group and Dor. You know, even though Lloyd is still young, 17? And even though, yeah, he's still got a lot to learn about being a leader and about just growing up as a man, you know? He's still got a lot to learn and growing up as an individual, as a fighter. He handled that conversation very well, and he knew what he was talking about. He knew what he was talking about, and he understood Governor General Dor's wrong. And thanks to the compassion of Colette, it looked like Governor General Dor was actually becoming repentant about his attitude, so that's great. Unfortunately, right after he he gained that repentant attitude. He was stabbed by Kilia, but now, as you can see, she is almost down to half her HP. And none of us have died yet. We've got 3 life bottles as well as 5 apple gels, as you guys remember. So really, if you think about it, the progress that we're making in this battle is pretty decent, you know? We're making some pretty decent progress in this battle using our compound special attack, cross thrust. There you go. And I did introduce that earlier, right? The game did introduce that earlier, but I need to experiment a little bit more with the compound attacks. I don't remember many compound attacks, actually. Believe it or not, I don't remember a lot of them. Like I said, it's been a while since I last did a playthrough of Tales of Symphonia, outside of this Let's Play series. But, not only that, it's a little bit embarrassing to admit because of the usefulness of compound special attacks. But in my last playthrough, I don't really remember myself utilizing that many compound special attacks. And if I did ever use compound attacks, usually they were the same ones being repeated over and over, you know? I think I need Rain to use. Do we have an orange gel? Yes, we do have an orange gel. She's low on TP right now, and she's our healer, you know? The last thing that we need is for her to run out of TP. We need her in the background healing. Thank you, Rain. Thank you. But anyway, take a look at Killian now. As you continue to progress through the battle, these little appendages, as well as that giant tail, grow from her. It's kind of gross. She's kind of a nasty little creature. So you know what? She's nasty both in her morals, of course, her lack of morals actually, as well as her appearance. And it's kind of, oh my goodness, Dark Sphere. Oh man, Dark Sphere is a powerful attack. Unless you use Guardian, there's no way to escape that. So if ever an opponent like Kilia is about to use Dark Sphere, be sure to take out your Guardian really quickly. That's the only move that, or defensive maneuver that can protect you from such a powerful move. But there we go. As easy as that. Well, anyway, we found a heal bracelet as well, and Genus earned the title Magic Cycle. I don't know how he earned the title Magic Cycle, but he did. I don't know what triggered it.
Then I'll set this monster free and let it kill you.
Even to the brink of death. Even to the brink of death, she resumes her evil ways, and then she fades away.
No, not again. Do I have to kill another innocent victim?
Stop!
Heeding the voice of the chosen, that's wise.
Is Kilia safe?
Kelia is...
Don't worry. It seems your real daughter is fine.
Lloyd?
I see. Your name's Lloyd?
Yeah.
Professor Sage, please! Help him!
Please save Chocolat. That poor girl. She was just used as a tool to lure you out.
Acquired card key.
The passcode is 3341.
Got it.
And I know this is a selfish request, but if you somehow find a way to save my wife, please help her return to her human form. When my daughter comes back, I don't want her to be all alone.
Okay. I promise.
Thank you.
Let's get going.
Kratos! How can you just say that?
Settle down, Lloyd. What is it that we must do now?
Rescue Chocolat, then defeat Magnius, the leader of this region.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. You're right, I'm sorry.
Let's go, Lloyd. Let's defeat the Desians.
My healing arts cannot even save one single life.
Professor Sage, did you say something?
No, it's nothing.
Man, I am getting chills from this game right now. Yes, I've played this before, but man, thinking about it, I think that this Tales of game is more intense than a lot of the other Tales of games. And I'm starting to think that it could be because of the art style. Yeah, sure, it's weird, but listen to me. Hear me out, okay? Well, first, let's watch this skit. Then I'll explain what I'm getting at. Why did you light a door? I guess I felt sorry for him. I couldn't tell someone about to die that his daughter was no longer alive, you know? Yes, I know what you mean, but I wonder if he realized it anyway. What? Then why would he ask me? I think it's because he's a father. A father. There's no parent that doesn't wish for the well-being of their children. I wonder if my parents were the same way. Bringing up the dark moment, bringing up that dark scene. But yeah, like, I feel like with this game, how do I put it? The art style, like if you take a look at it, like if you were to just look at the art style, like a screenshot or whatever of this game, you'd immediately think, oh, this is an adorable looking game, but then when you actually play it, the darkness, there's a stark contrast between the darkness and the art style of this game. I don't know. I don't know if that's what the developers intended, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now, if that makes sense. You guys get me? Are we on the same wavelength here? Well, anyway, this would be a good place to call this episode, call it quits for this episode, I mean. After this skit. Parents' love for a child is amazing, isn't it? So it would seem. I wonder if Mom died protecting me from Desians. You don't have any memory of when your mother died? I was only 3. I hardly remember anything. I see. Then the only thing you can do is to live her share as well? Yeah. Oh man, these skits, still loving these skits. But anyway, thank you guys once again for tuning in. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit like and that big red subscribe button to see more from me here on ShdwjGaming on YouTube. Also, we do live streaming on Twitch, guys. We are currently playing a good number of games, but one of them is Tales of Zestiria, the latest Tales of game. So if you'd like to go ahead and follow me there to be notified of when we go live, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/ShdwjGaming. Again, that is twitch.tv/ShdwjGaming, and hit the follow button on that channel to be notified of when we go live with Zestiria. Alright, thank you guys once again. I will see you in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia, where we will go back to the Design Human Ranch to save our good friend Chocolat. But until then, guys, take care.